Thank you for coming to Rolling Hills Charter School. I appreciate your interest in our school. My name's Mrs. Friend. I'm the enrollment specialist here. So if you have any questions before or after our tour, I'd be happy for you to give me a call. I'm the person that would be answering your questions about enrollment of all nature. So let's take a tour of the outside of our school. This isn't something I normally cover during our school tours, but since you may not be able to come right now, I wanted to make sure you got the whole idea of what our school is like. Let's take a walk down here along the side of our building. On the south side of our building, we actually have our school garden. It's a great area for us to have the opportunity for some hands-on learning. And a cross-curricular opportunity as well, because when you talk about gardening, we can talk about our natural sciences, we can talk about math, we can talk about art. So you'll often see the kids coming out midday in the middle of a class to have a hands-on learning opportunity. We also run it as an after-school club in the fall and then again in the spring. You'll see that it's just about time for us to plant here. You'll also see that we have neighbors to our south. It's actually the Patton Dairy Farm that happens there. The land that our school is actually placed on was all a part of the Patton Dairy Farm prior to it becoming our school property. The dairy farm actually does have active cattle raising and farming happening there. A lot of what you see here in our garden has actually been provided through community support, grant funding, volunteerism that happens for our kids to have even more enhanced experiences at school. To extend out our garden season, we do have our garden greenhouses to make it so that we can do a little plant starting of our own and enjoy it prior to the weather turning good. Something that's special about our school is the opportunity for grade levels to have various special interests. Our first grade class has recently added birding to their interests. So they have set up this opportunity to bring more birds into our area with the right feeding and bathing opportunities. And they have the chance to come out and study that on occasion. I know it sheds back here, and that doesn't seem very exciting, but it is another opportunity to just talk about community involvement in our school. Both of our school sheds were actually built as Eagle Scout projects and funded with community donations. Another fun feature of our school is actually this outdoor pergola area with the picnic tables. All of that was also contributed over time. Things have happened here over time. The pergola was a grant donation as well. It was put up by an Eagle Scout project. These picnic tables are extra fun. They actually have granite tops that were donated to us by a local granite store. And they were an unusual size for a picnic table, so an Eagle Scout project was actually to build picnic tables that were that matched those tops. So the kids get to use this as both an outdoor classroom opportunity, and we also do serve lunch out here when the weather's nice. So playground. Charter schools don't always have playgrounds, but we are fortunate that we have this nice piece of property and that over the years our Parent-Faculty Association has fundraised for the equipment that you see here. We actually started out with just the small bar area 10 years ago, and every couple of years they have added on additional pieces. We do want our kids to have active outdoor playtime together each day. We do our lunches in a rotation so that our time for eating and our time for playing is age appropriate. We started our lunch rotation each day with our kindergartners and our first graders coming out. We do recess before lunch. That gives them a chance to actively play, come in hungry, and be ready to eat when they are inside in the cafeteria, and then return back to class in a much more organized way because they've had their quiet social time. A lot of what you see here is actually the Optimus Sports Park. Our playground area is the wooden fence line to the south. The close tree line is backed by a chain link fence. We're on this side of the property. Everything you see beyond that is the Optimist Sports Park. And again, here to the north, our chain link fence divides us from the park. We do take security seriously. We want to make sure that we are next to a public park, but that our time here is safe for our students. So you'll notice that we have egress gates where we can use those for emergency purposes, but they are locked to the park side. Our building was actually built in 2007 as our school. We didn't take over another building. Our school started in 2005, but they used portable buildings then. In 2007, they actually moved into this facility. At that time, exterior access was sort of normal for schools. So you will see that each one of our classrooms has a door to the outside. Those are locked during the school day. Oh, they also get a great view from the classrooms. You can see that each classroom has a number of windows, so the kids can actually see out into the park area and towards our foothills. But from the outside, it is actually quite difficult to see into our classrooms because they are tinted. Again, another security measure that's important for our school. So that Optimist Sports Park, I'm not sure exactly how big it is, but let's call it 20 or 30 acres. More land that we get to take advantage of. As it is a public park, we actually do have a great relationship with both the Boise Park Department and the Optimist. So what we get is all that acreage that we're able to utilize during our school time and after, actually. So we have a place where we can run a mile. These fields are beautifully set up with soccer goals throughout the spring, and so soccer is a big PE opportunity in our springtime. And they actually have a fantastic parking lot just to the northwest there that we use for our after-school dismissal time. The kids actually exit the building in a line with their teacher. They walk to the parking lot to the northwest there, and we're able to use that space for a much easier dismissal. We also use that for event parking. So if you're coming to our spring carnival, our spring program, or our harvest carnival, or our holiday concert, you'll have the opportunity to park comfortably, walk into our building, and enjoy our time. So that after-school dismissal time now includes bus transportation. So when the kids come out, our bus riders actually gather here near our trees and line up by the bus stop location that they'll be getting off on to make that, again, a structured and organized dismissal. So that's what it looks like at the outside of our building. I hope you'll join us on our next video, which will be a tour of the inside. I thank you for your time and just the opportunity to introduce our school to you.